Hi, welcome back to the Ironman WoW challenge. We are in Westfall.
Light be with you.
Right, Farmer Saldine, been in Westfall all my life, brother. I can remember the day when Westfall was the luscious land this side of Stranglethorn Vale. Kind of still is, right? Because you've got Duskwood. Maybe Elwyn is more lush.
Need help?
It's lush, that place. Those days are long gone. While we no longer have Defias causing problems, the fallout from their reign of terror can still be felt. To make matters worse, we're in the worst economic downturn in history. All that gold we spent on fighting the Scourge left anyone not in the military-related occupation jobless and eventually homeless. Guess where all those people ended up? Well, he sells some stuff. So let's empty our bags whilst we're here. Right.
Go with honor, friend.
Horatio Lane. That man is a scumbag. Dirty as my underwear. Listen, friend, I don't often give out advice like this, but you seem like a good man. Get out of Westfall. You're already in way over your head. Well, I mean, pretty sure that's probably why. All you're doing now is putting your neck on the chopping block.
Light bless you.
Okay. Times are tough, brother, with downtrodden masses of Stormwind migrating into Westfall. Resources are stretched as thin as they've ever been. The people are restless and in need of help. Our own farmhouse has been serving as a halfway house for years. Sama does the best that she can to keep our guests alive. Jesus. But sometimes the Watchers get them. Watchers are those twisted abominations roaming our fields. A little present left behind by the Defias before they were driven off. Helpers.
Be careful.
Okay, kill 10 of them. And there's another quest in here. It's from Salma.
Well met.
Hello, dear. Welcome to our home. You don't look
Safe
like...
travels.
Excuse me.
Hey there.
You don't look like you're homeless. Have you come to help? If so, you're just in time. I'm planning dinner for the young ones and need a few simple ingredients. If you could get me some okra, gore tusk flanks, and stringy flesh ripper meat, I can make my famous Westfall stew. You'll find all of the ingredients in our farm. Just be careful of the harvest watchers.
Be careful.
Well, this is definitely an old quest. They've made the okra a lot easier to get. I think at one point, I think I went to the auction house to buy it. You know, back in vanilla. Alright, so anyway, we collected some of this okra. We've got harvest watchers kind of close by as well, so that's good. And we've picked up another quest, Heart of the Watcher. You have found what appears to be the heart of a Harvest Watcher. From the sound being emanated by the device, you can tell that it's still fully functional. Perhaps you should return it to Farmer Saldine. Perhaps I will. I think this quest is going to take a little while. We've got a lot of things to pick up. Right, what I think we'll do is I'm going to hand that quest in that we've just picked up. So that might lead on to something else.
King's honor, friend.
Oh, what have you got there, Iron Sheps? Is that the heart of one of the Watchers? I've heard stories about using one of those to power up a Watcher for personal use. Of course, I'm really in no shape to try such things myself. From what I've heard, all you really need to do is find a suitable harvest column and drop it in the heart. Once you've done that, you should be able to take full control of the creature. I think there's a whole field of overloaded harvest columns west of here, at the Molson farm. Look for the arcs of electricity. Should you manage to get it working, use the golem to destroy the energized harvest reapers at the Molson farm. Those monsters are much more destructive than the ones on our farm.
For the Alliance.
Okay, well that's quite a convoluted quest. Picking up a lot of junk from these mobs. That's the ochre done. Oh! Some mail pants. That's doubled the armour on our legs. That's good. Yeah, I'm definitely able to kill mobs quicker than I was in WoD. It's good. That's good speed, I think, for killing mobs. And actually, the focus regen now we're using Dire Beast all the time is adequate. I guess that's the best I can say about it. It's adequate. We are after. What are we after? Vultures. And we've dinged. We're dinging pretty quick. And we now have disengage. That's good. We can't talent it out to make it better, but it's certainly useful. Flings us back like that. It's good if we get into deep trouble and we actually need to just get out of there quickly. Although, in fairness, I think we're actually better off now in Legion than we were before, because we have aspect of the cheetah, which is our kind of get out of there thing. We are still after flesh ripper meat. There's not a lot of these flesh rippers around.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Okay, well, we're going to head over here, see if we can get some more piggies and some more flesh rippers. We've got the gore tusk flank already. Okay, we can hand that quest in as well. I think we're powering through this zone actually, we're doing pretty good. Even the drop quests have not been annoying.
Hello.
Food will be ready as soon as I have all the ingredients. Oh, there you go. Bless your heart, dear. These poor orphans haven't had a hot meal in days. It looks like we'll have enough left over to help feed many of the homeless of Westfall. And we're going to get some boiled chain foot pads.
See you around.
We have another quest from the farmer.
Well met.
We don't need to read that. It's been many years since anyone has offered to lend us aid, Iron Ships. Had you not come along, we might not have made it through the coming winter. You have proven yourself to be a selfless individual, a person that we can trust. I only wish we had something of value to offer you. While I have no information to assist you in your crusade to bring the Fellbrow's murderer to justice, perhaps my wife can help. Speak to Salma inside and she'll tell you what you need to know before you leave.
For the Alliance.
Need help?
Of course, dear. Our little girl works at Sentinel Hill and is very close with the homeless of Westfall. Perhaps she has overheard something. Before you go, let me wrap up the Westfalls to you and tell you a little bit about our dear little girl.
Farewell.
About 4 years ago, in the dead of night, a little girl walked right into our farmhouse and collapsed on the floor. Nobody had a clue as to her identity. The poor little thing had no recollection of who she was or where she came from. Truly a lost soul. Soon after, we adopted the little girl and named her Hope, for that is what she represented. She was now a young lady, caring for the destitute and homeless of Westfall. Take my Westfall stew to her at Sentinel Hill, south of here.
Have a good one.
Okay. I will be happy when we reach level 20 and we can stop riding around on this noisy motorbike. I can take up my trusty chicken mount. I'm not just going to carry a trusty chicken around, it's actually a mount. Although I'd like a rabbit mount, I think. That'd be in keeping, wouldn't it? I'm just collecting rabbits at the minute. Okay, Sentinel Hill. It's not changed a massive amount. Got a flight path here. And a couple of quests to pick up and one to hand in. Hope Saldian. Good day, sir. How may I serve you? I smell Westfall stew. Mother sent you? Whee! Yeah, I heard about the Fellbrow's murders. It is very tragic, but such tragedy is a way of life in Westfall. There are many people here who have simply no longer have the means or inclination to to keep themselves fed. They have given up hope. Do you understand what it means to be left so hopeless as to stop caring about life? We must work together to show them that there is hope. That with the dawning day, a better life comes. Take my mother's Westfall stew and help feed the homeless around Sentinel Hill. Okay. And we've got a quest from Captain Donovan.
Hey there.
We were once known as the People's Militia. These days, though, we fight under the banner of Stormwind with the full support of King Anduin Rin. Yeah, Anduin. I don't think Anduin becomes king until Legion is properly launched. Our goals here in Westfall are many: to clean up the mess left behind by the Defias, to expand the reach of the Alliance, and to maintain order. So far, we're failing on all fronts. Times are worse now than when the Defias ran amok. Now, with the indigenous gnolls of the region up in arms, we find ourselves backed into a corner. Help us, Iron Ships. Slay 12 Riverpaw gnolls. Just 12, that'll be fine, thank you. And heroes call Red Ridge Mountains. That's going to send us on our next into our next zone. While the situation here is dire, other parts of the region are literally quaking from the great upheaval. I have here a report from Watch Captain Parker of Red Ridge Mountains, one of our territories east of Elwyn Forest. He is asking for heroes to come to their aid. We are spread so thin here that I don't know how we can afford to send any more military. Would you check on Parker to see what he needs? You will find Watch Captain Parker atop of the tower at 3 corners.
For the Alliance.
Okay, and Marshal Grin Stoutmantle.
Need help?
He sounds like a dwarf, really, doesn't he? After my tour of duty was over in Grizzly Hills, I returned to Westfall, only to find the land in worse condition than when I left. The price of our war left thousands of citizens homeless. Now they migrate here and squat upon the deserted farmhouses and towns of the region. To make matters worse, we are now under attack by the gnolls. So we're going to have to not only kill the gnolls, but recover the gnoll attack orders
Be careful.
as well. And the quests keep coming! Jesus! Have you heard of Captain Grayson? Some say that he's a figment of a drunken sailor's imagination. But anyone in Westfall will tell you that Grayson is real. He's a ghost that haunts the Westfall Lighthouse far to the west, off the coast of Longshore. Do you dare investigate?
Go with honor, friend.
I do dare investigate. He's all the way down here, because he's going to give us some quests. Anyway, I think at that point, we can... Oh, the gnolls are actually right here. I didn't realise. I thought they were up in the mountains. Oh, this is not going to take too long then. Oh, we've got an upgrade already. Upgrades are good. This seems to be quite a good spot for getting these gnolls because they're just respawning really quickly. They're actually respawning quicker than I can kill them. Are we done? Yeah, we are. I don't know why I attacked him. We don't need to kill anymore. Well, that was super quick. I didn't think we'd actually kill them that quickly. So we can go and hand that quest in. Actually, 2 quests because we got the attack orders as well.
Greetings.
Helix. I've heard that name before. Recently, as a matter of fact, but who is the Admiral?
Light bless you.
You need
Oh,
something?
he's going to get a little story mode here. Rip Snarl. Do you know anything about this beast? Who is the Admiral? Speak. Dawning comes, Stoutmantle, and with it your end. Gibberish from a mad wolf. Okay, well that was good. No follow-on quests? No.
Greetings.
Well done, Iron Sheps. You've provided us with a temporary reprieve from the onslaught of gnolls, but there is more work to be done. And we've actually got a quartermaster in here. Oh, I didn't realize we were going to get another quest. Django Spothide. South of here is an area of Westfall known as the Dust Plains. From what we know, the gnolls of the region have made the Dust Plains their unofficial capital. As with any capital, there exists a leader at the heart. If we are to put an end to these attacks, we must track down the gnoll in charge and end him. Venture forth into the Dust Plains, find the gnoll leader, Django Spothide, and kill him. take out any other gnolls that get in your way.
See you later.
Okay, and what's this quartermaster?
I supply only the finest goods.
Like, literally nothing of any use. Yeah. Don't need milk. Okay.
Safe travels.
Right, well I think we shall leave that episode there. I think I've probably filmed about 3 episodes back to back. Join me next time when we'll continue questing on through Westfall. We're actually level 14 and you know, we've only got 1 level left in this zone and we've got a lot of stuff to cover. So what I might do, normally I keep myself housed up in an inn for the rest XP, but actually we're out leveling the zone, which is ridiculous because we have no heirlooms on or anything. So join me next time when hopefully we won't have any rest XP. See you then!